Not every truck in 2025 is built to last, and some are barely built to begin with. You've seen the ads: bold claims, rugged styling, promises of power and tech. But behind the marketing, a few pickups are hiding serious problems. From reliability nightmares to overpriced gimmicks, some trucks just aren't worth your time or your money. This is part 2 of our in-depth analysis of trucks to avoid in 2025. No fluff, no brand loyalty, just the facts. If you're thinking about buying a new pickup this year, watch this first. It might save you thousands. Truck number 1, 2025 Toyota Tundra. Let's start with a name that used to mean bulletproof reliability, the Toyota Tundra. For years, this truck was the go-to for people who wanted a full-size pickup that could last 300,000 miles without breaking a sweat. But the 2025 model? It's a different story. Toyota made big changes to the Tundra starting in 2022, and those changes are still causing problems. The old-school V8 is gone, replaced by a twin-turbo V6. On paper, it's more efficient and powerful, but in reality, owners are reporting turbo lag, rough shifting from the 10-speed transmission, and a ride that feels floaty when the truck is loaded. That's not what you want in a workhorse. And then there's the tech. Toyota went all in on a massive touchscreen and digital controls, but the system is glitchy. Owners have complained about freezing screens, laggy responses, and Bluetooth issues that make hands-free driving a nightmare. Combine that with a starting price north of $40,000, and you've got a truck that's trying to be luxurious but doesn't quite deliver. The final nail in the coffin? Reliability ratings have dropped. Consumer Reports now list the Tundra as one of the least reliable full-size trucks in 2025. That's a huge red flag for a brand that built its reputation on dependability. Truck number 2, 2025 Ram 2500 HD. Next up is the Ram 2500 HD. This is a heavy-duty truck that looks like it can tow a mountain, and it can. But just because it's strong doesn't mean it's smart to buy. The 2025 Ram 2500 still uses the 6.7-liter Cummins diesel engine, which is a beast. But it's paired with the aging 68 RFE transmission, and that's where the problems start. Owners have reported overheating, gear slippage, and even complete transmission failure under heavy loads. For a truck that's supposed to be built for towing, that's unacceptable. The ride quality is another issue. The leaf spring rear suspension makes the truck bounce like a trampoline when it's not loaded. If you're using this as a daily driver, prepare for a rough ride. Fuel economy? Don't expect miracles. You'll be lucky to get low teens, and that's without towing. Add in the high cost of diesel and maintenance, and the Ram 2500 HD becomes a money pit. And let's talk about reliability. The Ram HD lineup has had a spotty track record for years, and the 2025 model hasn't fixed that. From electrical gremlins to suspension issues, this truck is built for power, but not for peace of mind. Truck number 3, 2025 Honda Ridgeline. Now, this one might surprise you. The Honda Ridgeline is often praised for its smooth ride and SUV-like comfort, and that's true. It's probably the easiest pickup to drive in the city. But if you need a truck that can actually do truck things, the Ridgeline falls short. First, it's built on a unibody platform. That's great for handling and fuel economy, but it limits towing and payload. The Ridgeline maxes out at 5,000 pounds of towing capacity. Compare that to other midsize trucks that can tow 7,000 or more, and you start to see the problem. The bed is short, the payload is limited, and off-road capability is almost non-existent. If you're hauling mulch on weekends, it's fine. But if you're towing a trailer or heading into rough terrain, the Ridgeline just isn't built for it. And then there's the resale value. Despite Honda's reputation for reliability, the Ridgeline depreciates faster than you'd expect. IC Cars estimates it loses over 42% of its value in 5 years. That's worse than the average truck, and it means you'll take a hit when it's time to sell. So while the Ridgeline is comfortable and easy to live with, it's not a true pickup in the traditional sense. And if you need real capability, it's one to avoid. Truck number 4, 2025 Rivian R1T. Let's talk electric. The Rivian R1T is one of the most hyped EV trucks on the market. It looks futuristic, it's packed with tech, and it has insane acceleration. But behind the cool factor, there are serious concerns. First, reliability. Consumer Reports gave the R1T a predicted reliability score of just 1 out of 5. That's brutal, and it's backed up by real-world issues. Owners have reported problems with the suspension, drive-by-wire systems, and even basic electronics like door handles and infotainment. The range extender option? Canceled? That was supposed to be a game changer for people worried about charging on long trips. Without it, the R1T becomes less practical for road trips or remote work. And then there's the price. The base model starts around $70,000, and it climbs fast with options. For that kind of money, you expect bulletproof reliability and top-tier support. But Rivian is still a young company, and service centers are limited. If something breaks, you might be waiting weeks for repairs. The R1T is exciting, no doubt, but in 2025, it's still not ready for prime time. If you want an electric truck, there are better options with fewer headaches. Truck number 5, 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 2500 HD. Last but not least, we've got the Silverado 2500 HD. This is supposed to be Chevy's answer to heavy-duty hauling, but the 2025 model has some serious flaws that make it hard to recommend. Let's start with the Duramax diesel engine. It's powerful, but it's been hit with reports of fuel system failures, including injector and pump issues that can cost thousands to fix. That's not a small problem. It's a major reliability concern. The Allison 10-speed transmission, while praised in theory, has been reported to shift harshly and slip under load. That's especially troubling if you're towing or hauling regularly. Inside, the cabin feels dated. Hard plastics, clunky controls, and a lack of refinement make it feel more like a work truck than a modern vehicle. And for a truck that can easily top $60,000, that's disappointing. Chevy fans might defend the Silverado 2500 HD, but the reality is clear. Reliability issues, expensive repairs, and underwhelming comfort make this truck a risky buy in 2025. So there you have it, 5 more trucks to avoid in 2025. And remember, this isn't about brand loyalty or fanboy wars. It's about helping you make smart decisions with your money, because buying a truck isn't just about horsepower or touchscreen size. It's about long-term value, reliability, and whether it fits your real-world needs. If you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the auto world. And let me know in the comments, did we miss a truck you think should have made the list? Or did we call out your favorite? Let's talk about it. Thanks for watching, and drive smart.